Hey, what's going on? This is Daniel on Gematria 142. Just with a quick decode, I'm going to try and make it as short as possible, no longer than 10 minutes. Please comment, like, subscribe. I do this just out of decoding purposes. I don't do this to put fear into people or whatever they think. These are just my truths. In my opinion, what's going on in this scripted reality. But you let me know what you think. We're going to start with this. This was brought to my attention the other day. Want to see a glitch in the Matrix? It's 2020. You got all what happened in 2020, and then you got what all happened in this year, 2024, and it's all similar, very very similar. But in my opinion, this could be a bait. They want to bait people into going for the Chiefs to win. But could it be possible that the 49ers win? Because the 49ers is heavily linked to Donald Trump. And I truly believe, in my knowing, I believe Donald Trump's going to win the election in November. And I also think in England, in my country, I think that Labour is going to come into power in the UK. Because we type in Labour, you got that 24, and we're in the year 2024. So that's just my take on it. But that's just crazy. I'm glad I've left that on there for a bit. Hopefully you can read it or take a screenshot. You tell me what you think of that. Anyway, I'm just going to quickly talk about Usher. Usher Raymond the fourth. He has 12.4 million followers. I have to see that 124, don't I? Anyway, going to his first story. His Coming Home album was released on the 2/9 date, and I'm going to tell you about that in a second. The 2/9, the 29. You see the red, and you see the way he's positioned, and that white background. It's a lot of red. A lot of red. Just talking about his latest album. Absolutely mind-boggling. Usher Coming Home. And it's funny about that because I discovered Usher is coming home. Gives you that 201. You know, that 201, like Event 201. But anyway, he was in a show called Star Search when they discovered him. That's where I got that 2/9. His album was released on the 2/9, and it's 29, and it's also got that 112. The Super Bowl is today, the 11/2. Absolutely perfect. Then Usher Raymond the fourth has that 192, just like Super Bowl. Super Bowl LV. There you go. Super Bowl LV Triple I has that 192, just like Usher Raymond. So you go. Usher Raymond has that 192. Super Bowl has that 192, and the New World Order has that 75, and it's got that 58 in Chaldean, which is funny. And if you go from today's Super Bowl to the Great Eclipse Day, including the end date, it gives you that 58, which is funny. And then it makes me think of one particular crypto coin, XRP, has that 58. And it also has that 14, and that's been significant as well, because 14, I can't remember what cipher it was. Is it this one? Reversal? There you go. The 14 has that 224. 14224. Absolute mind blowing. And then 14th has that 138. And I'm going to tell you a lot more about that 138 in a moment. But let's take that one off. I want to talk about his stepson, Carl Glover, who has that 116 and has that 154. The 154 is significant because it's linked to Cody Rhodes, who won the Royal Rumble. He has that 116 and 154 like Carl Glover does. Look at that, Carl Glover and Cody Rhodes. And Cody Rhodes is going to face Roman Reigns at WrestleMania 40. Another person, where is her name? Bayley, who won the Women's Royal Rumble. Let's get her whole name. Her full name is that 211. Like today is the 11-2-211. And the 211 is the 47th prime in that way. And she's also got that 154 like Cody Rhodes, and also has that 224. And what we Enter the Dragon gives that 224 and that 154. Chinese New Year gives that 154 and 224. Life is scripted. Gives that 154 and 224 as well. Absolute mind blowing. But going back to Carl Glover, where is it? He died on the 21st of October 2012, which is also a Year of the Dragon. And what was it significant? He died in a water accident, and funny enough, it was the water dragon. Absolute mind blowing. The water dragon. That's that 54. That's that 75. Like, obviously, New World Order has that 75. Just like, where is he? Usher Raymond has that 75, but in different ciphers. And funny enough, it has that the Super Bowl 58 has that 54 in Chaldean. And obviously the Water Dragon, which was the year that Kyle passed, has that 54. But I'm going to show you something real funny about that. So you've got the 21st of July till today's date. Where's his date? So 2012. There we go, 2012. It gives you that 4222. We're in the year 224 or 422, and it's 4,222 days since he passed away. Absolute crazy. But thinking about that, if I bring up the months, it gives that 138. Now look at this real deep connection. So right to the bottom, you got Donald Trump has that 138, like it's been 138 months since Kyle's passing, and he has that 48, which is the date of the Great American Eclipse. And then Confessions, which is Usher's most successful album, has that 138 as well. I'll let you be a ponder of your imagination. But if I go from that date till the eclipse now, I've never looked at this, see what that comes out with. Oh. 611. 116611. And who comes out? Whose name is 116? There you go. That 116. And funny enough, Cody Rhodes, like I put earlier, who's at WrestleMania the day before, has that 116. So this guy, I think, is going to beat Roman Reigns. I'll be surprised if he doesn't, but I do think he'll beat Roman Reigns. I do believe that. But the amount of connections I'm seeing with these guys, man. Like Coming Home, that's Usher's album, has that 57. It would have been really scary had it been released on the 10-2, because the 10-2 is the beginning of the Year of the Dragon, and you got that 10-2 or 102. But I think they didn't want people to know that it was so obviously coded in. But like I said earlier, he was a part of Star Search, Usher was. And it gives you that 2-9 there. Absolute mind blowing. But in his pictures, he was in red, in that red light. The red gives you 27, just like Jupiter. Uses that 27, and the Great American eclipse is on the 99th day of the year. The Jupiter's 99. It's got a lot to do with Jupiter. A hell of a lot to do with Jupiter. Absolute mind blowing. And then you got the Wood Dragon. That's the one we're in. The Wood Dragon. The Wood Dragon gives you that 58. Got that 58 again. The 58 Super Bowl. The Wood Dragon is 58. And there you go. Look at this. Wood Dragon matches Usher's stepson's name in in 3 of those ciphers. You can't make it up. Look at that. Mind blowing. And people are telling me this is not scripted reality. Complete scripted reality. But you let me know in the comments what you think. You let me know. And you let me know who you think is going to win the Super Bowl. Peace.